And lo, time once again to see what horrors await us in the Liberation Rite. The time has come for your second Liberation Rite to commence. You observe the lone minstrel and Volfred speaking in hushed tones, but cannot sense the topic or the tone. Then, Volfred looks up at you. I trust that you are feeling as prepared as possible, my boy. Each rite is consequential to our journey in its own respect. All these Liberation Rites have a more immediate effect. It's somewhat crass, however. I've gone and estimated by how much each of our companions may contribute to the outcome of our plan, should they be liberated here. Are you saying you're measuring each person's worth to the plan? Are you assigning numbers to how much they'll help out? Oh dear. Oh, we'd love to liberate you this time, but you see, we don't think you're going to help the plan very much, so nope, you're going to stay here. Sorry. That's Volfred. I thought you were better than this, but I thought we were getting along so much better, but apparently still got a few things to work through, apparently. Actors such as their previous occupation, innate tendency to lead, and oratory skill contribute to my assessment. It's nothing personal, for we are all in this together. Oh, I'm sure we are, Volfred. Damn it. We're getting along so much better now as well, and then, you know, you just make me think a little less of you every time. Besides, we all ought to return, in time, if possible. Know simply that, for each one of us who goes, in so doing, he or she shall raise our total chances of success. Yep. That's just what I'm going to take from this. Everybody contributes to the plan. Thanks, Volfred. Good to see you still on the up and up. Reader, sir, this night you shall confront the Essence. They have already appointed Tamitha to be liberated, should they manage to prevail. We all have faith in you, my boy. And lo, even the stars agree on this account. Oh? Are you saying there's another Titan star in the sky? There sure is. Oh, joyous joy. Archbeast Sungrease. At the start of this rite, your adversary's Pyre shall automatically gain plus 30 health. That's not as bad. I mean, it just means you've got a little bit more work to do for the to succeed in the rite. I'm still not going to invoke any of the Titan stars at this point because, again, it's a liberation rite and I'd rather not have the added struggle. Star of the World Titan, once slain by the 8 scribes atop Mount Elodial. Okay then. Fitting that you should appear now then, of all places. Exiles whom you liberate return to the Commonwealth in glory. They can no longer aid in the rites.
The Night Wings have returned unto the fall of Solium, at which the scribes first formed their sacred union. At stake this night is freedom and prosperity. But only for one exile who prevails in this liberation rite. Your many adversaries all did strive to earn this opportunity. 'Twas the Essence which earned it. Who shall be absolved is up to all of you.
Hopefully one of ours. Hopefully. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the Essence, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Night Wings. Yeah, I don't expect any respects from Tamitha. She's already shown her colours quite clearly. Tamitha swoops down from somewhere and unfastens her mask. I am known as Tamitha Fane. I mean to return to my ancestral home and promptly resume my responsibilities as flight tactician of the Highwing Remnants. Our long stalemate against the Commonwealth shall soon be ended, should I and several of my sisters manage to rejoin our clan. Then, our vengeance shall be swift and thorough. Your quarrel with the country that cast you into exile is beneath the notice of the scribes, Tamitha Fane. Here, you shall be judged under the stars. My quarrel with the Commonwealth is all that gives me and my sisters strength enough to reach this point. The scribes ought well take heed of how my people suffer. We are not weaklings anymore, like your Trieste Tiphys. We shall not fall in line with flightless fools and their naked attempts to subsume our heritage, our culture. Speak not again thus of the saints, or you shall be expelled, Tamitha Fane. Ooh. Ooh. That's right, get knocked down a peg, you. Ha! Tamitha scoffs, then turns her attention towards your side. Here we go. And, Nightwings, as for you, the fury we shall imminently show is nothing in comparison to the hatred growing for your Commonwealth in the mountains on the other side. Yep. I'm sure, Tamitha. She signals to her sisters to ready themselves. You seek your freedom, but there shall be nothing, save for devastation should you manage to return. If you say so. Oh, Ashen Coal, huh? If I remember correctly, that increases the health of a Pyre. Reader, I am bound to tell you once more. Also, I just completely missed Celeste's dialogue there. My apologies. Reader, I am bound to tell you once more. The first companion whom you shall choose go free this very night. If you... I just butchered that sentence. I'm doing so well. Good job, mate. The first companion whom you choose shall go free this very night, if you prevail. There we go. Only the enlightened may thus be anointed. Not all among you may yet be ready. The other two chosen for the triumvirate shall lend their aid. Nightwings, make your decision. Okay. Who have we got available?
Who would you set free?
We could send back Jodario, Ruki, May, and Tizo. Unfortunately, Sir Gilman and Tamitha aren't quite ready yet. Although, to be fair, we have only just recently got them. Well, more recently than the other lot, anyway. I think, this night, I'm going to send back Ruki. Yeah. I think I'm going to send him back because we've managed to clear up his mess with Barker. So, he's now free to focus fully on the plan should he get back on the other side. So, yeah. Also, it's probably best that we send him back to his mama. Good choice there, chum. But if I get out of here, I don't know what you're going to do without me. Oh. I think I'll be able to ring the bell a lot more than when you're gone, Ruki. Yeah.
Who shall lend him support?
As for people helping him, I did say I was going to use Tamitha against her sister, even though that may be quite cruel. Still.
Tamitha.
Sure. Let's get him out of here then. And finally, we have two fast characters, so I might pick Jodariel to help with defense on this one.
Jodariel.
Also, that nice boost to our Pyre's strength is always welcome. Understood. Let us return him home.
The choice is cast.
One final obstacle to go overcome ere I can soar again, above your Commonwealth. Such destruction I shall rain upon it soon. But first, let us dance this final time. Okay. So, it begins.
Commence.
Just missed me, you did. As the Liberation Rite continues, you sense Tamitha reaching out to you. Or, perhaps, just reaching out to anyone at all. Oh dear. This is about your sister? Reader, someone, please, let her prevail. Yep, it's absolutely about her sister. Let her prevail. Please let her prevail. Here, this once. If this thought makes me a traitor, so be it. But please, let Tamitha prevail. For she is here, wrapped up in all of this, because of me. I'm sorry, Tamitha. I understand that you feel it's your fault that she's here, but well, no good can come of her being released back onto the surface, back onto the Commonwealth, and for hiring remnants. She will only bring hardship and pain if she returns, while we are trying to strive for to hopefully set everything right, to make everything better. And once again, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm afraid simply no. This night, hopefully, one of ours shall prevail, and I'm not going to throw the game so that a horrible person might return upon the surface. Flea trails off, and Panther remains steadfast, all her attention focused on the liberation rite, and, as for Tamitha, prepare yourselves, Nightwings, and as for you, Panther, I await the outcome of this night, for it shall soon ensure that I may never have to see your smirking countenance again. Assuming you prevail, that is. Oh wow. Lucky there. Oh, I'm got stuck in the corner there. That is terrible. Oh, I must have passed it. Okay. That's right, they can dash, can't they? I completely forgot about that. I tried to throw the orb away and hopefully attack her before she could get me, but it was not to be, unfortunately. Luckily I got her before she got me though. There we go. Down to 62 health, less than half now. Is that right? Yeah, just. Hark now, my sisters. Damn what the books say. Advance to strike formation. Prevail here against these wretches, no matter the cost. What? Are you intending to cheat in the right? Yeah. In disregard for the ways of the rights, Tamitha Fane has ordered her triumvirate to push further afield, adopting an even more aggressive stance for the remainder of this rite. Ref, they're cheating. Ref, please. Oh god, wow, they're quite far
Such
ahead of me.
hatred spewing constantly from Tamitha. Yet here in exile, she is not but talk. In goes the orb.
I'm gonna need all my characters back for this, I feel. Yeah. So I'm gonna try and just throw the orb from now on. Oh god, what?
Alas, for the orb quenches the flame.
No. Boo. You got your orb back quickly, huh?
Your pyre sputters.
I swear I tried to run there, but apparently not. Go Rookie, throw it in Rookie, good Rookie.
Rookie flung
I need
the orb into the flame.
I need to try a little harder from now and see what it is. No, you don't. Just
A bit of a blunder. Oh.
oh god, what? No, just go in. I was hoping it would go in a little further, but apparently not.
Go on, just once more.
There, dropped it. Go Rookie, come on. Almost there, you can do it. Yes!
There it is, at last.
You can try and cheat. You can try and push me around with your abilities. But no. I tell you now, sit down and get out.
Did not.
That was a bit,
Thus ends
I know it
the
wasn't
liberation rite.
as one-sided as some of the
And
regular
thus
rights I've done have been,
The
but
scribes have chosen.
especially when they decide to
The
rush
exile
forward like that,
appointed by the Nightwings shall be free.
that was quite hectic.
Absolved of all misdeeds.
I apologise for talking over the voice.
Return to glory in the Commonwealth. His
Oh, dear.
adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Rightful sentences. Keep telling yourself that. Sorry, still got a few jitters there. Damn you for this, Pamifer. All of this because of you. No? No, not in any way at all. But if that's what you want to think. So, what now? What now, Rookie, is that you can go back to your mom and uncles. I'm back on the top side. I guess I'm supposed to just jump into this waterfall thing back here, and then that's it? Home free? Home free? Something comes over him then. Don't tell me you're having second thoughts, Rookie. We did this for you, remember? And then you're going to help us out in return later. Now, listen to me, chums. Don't any of you go thinking you're going to miss me, yeah? You're going to do just fine. Even without old Rookie Greentail there to keep an eye out all the time. Even though the rest of you are just a bunch of slowpokes and all that. How dare you, Rookie? He has regained his freedom in a liberation rite, he sure has. Me? I'm going to be so busy drinking my silly on Commonwealth stock, I'm sure I'm soon going to forget each and every one of you. Aww. Rookie, please. You're not going to miss us at all? None of the memories and trials we've had to go through down here? It just means nothing to you, really? Or are you just putting on a show? But just in case I don't, you be sure and stop by and visit me if you get back there too. Just look for Mama Greentail's shop, right in the heart of town. You can't miss it. So, yeah, stop by, say hi, you know? Now, I think I gotta go, so, excuse me. We know that you really miss us, Rookie, even if you want to play up but you don't. He drops into the shimmering pool and disappears within, although you can still hear him going on about something. Whoa, let me tell you, this is weird, isn't it? Hey, it's starting. Wait! Rookie has earned back his freedom. Rookie is sent to return to the Commonwealth and leave the downside forever. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Rookie Greentail.
As he spins round.
The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Soon, hopefully, yes. Still quite sad, though, that they've gone.
The 8 scribes gave their freedom, so that we may yet have ours.
That's 2 so far. And once again, the Black Wagon's going to be a lot quieter now. But both Hedwyn and Rookie are gone. Well, Pamifer, truly did you get the best of me again. Know that your actions put our sisters on the other side in even greater peril. Not that you care, of course. Yet I am certain that they shall someday prevail, with or without my aid. To think that I was born to share blood of someone such as you. Oh yeah, think of yourself as such high and mighty, Pamifer. Tamifer. Words. Before she flies away. Yeah, think of yourself as high and mighty as you try and cheat your way back to the surface. Good job. Hey, more mushrooms. You return to the wagon after having prevailed against the essence in the liberation rite. That's one less mouth to feed, but who's gonna feed us since Hedwyn was the cook? It seems our group grows smaller and quieter. You succeeded in liberating Rookie, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. We did what we could. With each liberation rite, we strive to advance our plan. A brighter future awaits at the end of our path. For now, we must persevere. To 39%. Well, Wolfred, if you did put numbers on everybody, it would have been nice for it to show us, because apparently Rookie only put it up by 6%. But still, every little bit helps at this point, so... Speaking of which, reader, I take you have seen the stars, or should I say, the lack thereof. What do you mean? There's even more Titan stars are appearing, so isn't that an increase in stars? You have, or did, Once more, the sky. Oh, that's right. After a liberation rite, the stars go out for a while, don't they? You have, or did, once more, the sky is all abysmally dark. Abyssal dark, sorry. Abyssal darkness, maybe. Following the liberation rite, no stars illuminate themselves to guide you further on your path. Then, let us go, once more, to Moonlight Alcove. I have an errand I must run, besides. Once we I have an errand to run I must run, besides, once we arrive. There we go. That's proper sentence structure right there. Best we recover now, and make our way southward at first light. Yep. But first, there are people to talk to and books to read, once again. Ah, Sir Gilman! What news have you for us? Apart from the, mushrooms. As soon as I find them. Oh, there you go. Also, gonna miss you, Rookie. You and your love for this bell. Or lack thereof. Also, Freestone. After the liberation rite, you find Sir Gilman in an uncharacteristically quiet and contemplative mood. He salutes you crisply with his tail. Glory to you, Master Reader, and glory to the noble Rookie Greentail. Long may he prosper in the Commonwealth. And, in so doing, may he benefit the plan into which we have all been thrust. Then, he falls silent for a time. You sense him growing very emotional. Oh, you miss him already? Are you guys friends? I mean, we're all acquaintances here at the very least, but, in noble Rookie, this knight found a kindred spirit, Master Reader. One of questionable honour, the greatest cunning, and such blinding speed as to befit a minstrel's tale. This knight fears our triumvirate lost something irreplaceable in him. Indeed. Of course, this knight is also pleased that Rookie has achieved his freedom, very much so. And furthermore, this knight shall now continue training even harder than before. Rookie Greentail! This knight shall train on, and until such a time as he is swifter than the jagged lightnings of the deathless tempest. Now, Master Reader, this knight must beg his leave of you, for it is time, not for his rest, but for his training. Know that he is very grateful for your wisdom and your guidance in these rites. Between yourself and Master Rookie, you have instilled within this knight an unshakable resolve. I'm pretty sure I keep butchering his voice and changing it ever so slightly every time I make it. My apologies, Sir Gilman. He bows low and bids you a good evening. Yes. Once again, I think we should all miss Rookie, won't we? He brought a certain charm with him to the wagon, and it will certainly be felt and missed, I should say. The essence. In the words of Howard the Swallow, the accursed. The winged members of the Essence, each chosen by the matriarch Triesta Tiphys, are living exemplars of liberty and piety. Would that my wings could be thus. Once, you of course must know, we all had wings. It is said the people of the Empire relinquished theirs, drawn in by earthly matters as they were. But the harps, such as Triesta, held tight the liberty their plumage could afford. Really? We were all part of harps ages ago? Like, even the humans? I mean, this may be folklore, but, that's interesting. That would be an interesting change from the opposite, which you'd usually think of, wouldn't you? These divergent paths did cause a share of differences between the winged and the wingless over time, but here, in this land, our purposes are shared, our goals united. That, then, is the essence. That is who they are, and what, and why. I've come to notice that the in these entries on the entries, I should say, on the different triumvirates here, there are what's described here is an actual mirror of what is actually shown in the game from the well, not quite a mirror, but a perversion maybe of what the scribes ordained for them. Like for example, the essence here, it says, here in this land our purposes are shared, our goals united. Having said that, the essence that we saw here with Tamitha, they were all harps themselves, and They looked very much down on the wingless and those of the Commonwealth. That is in part due to their upbringing, I guess, in the High Wing remnants. But yeah, that is definitely not what the Saint Trieste ordained for the essence. And hell, let's have a look. Another example can be here in the dissidents. The dissidents are an extension of the artsy. Those who do not adhere, they are not to be discarded, underestimated, or dismissed. They are necessary of those against whom they rebel. It's talk about anybody who doesn't belong belongs, like it says up here. Yet it is fully made up of curs. It is literally just a cur triumvirate. Yet what you read of it, you'd think it'd be somewhat for the somewhat of an all sorts kind of thing. Those who have been discarded. This is the triumvirate I'd imagine that May would be in, such the ordains of the scribe were to be adhered. But no, that is not the case either, is it? It seems that over time, what the scribes hoped for the triumvirates has been somewhat lost. But ignoring that, we also have another page to read. On mercy, in the words of Trieste Tiphys, the Blessed Born. Ah, this is the first. Isn't this the first page in this? No, not quite the first page in this volume. Mercy is the beating heart of a truly free society. Mercy, even for the perpetrators of the darkest deeds. As our liege Solium Mur drifted in an ocean of regret, he found their mercy, or rather, it found him, and it saved his life. Mercy, freedom, they are intertwined. A society which raises a clenched fist against its own shall follow the doomed path of the Empire of Tsar. Ours shall be a merciful society. May the perpetrators of the darkest deeds be sent to join us here, where they may learn, as we have. Mercy shall engender union among all our different kind. We shall stand shoulder to shoulder, equals in the same society. Having what we've read, that is definitely not the case in the Commonwealth now, is it? Oh well.